This walkthrough is meant to support you in understanding how to complete the Cost-Based Funding Standardized Financial Reporting SFR reconciliation template. This guide looks specifically at the SFR tool for home childcare. There are only certain cells that will allow for values to be input. In the Basic Information section, input the license number for the site, home agency name or site name, licensee name, which would in most cases be the head office name. Then input the CWELCC enrollment date. Please note that your enrollment date is the date for which you first received CWELCC funding. For example, if you received your first payment of CWELCC funds on December 29, 2022, and that payment covered the period starting on April 1, 2022, then your enrollment date is April 1, 2022. Finally, select the CMSM, which in this case would be the City of Ottawa. In the Operational Information section, input the following information. Input the total number of active homes for that calendar year across all service areas in which the agency operates. An active home is a home childcare premises which is currently providing childcare to at least one eligible child or that accepted at least one eligible child during the calendar year. Then, enter the total number of active homes in the service area where the agency home office is located. Also enter the total number of active homes located in each service area where the agency operates. Note that each service area will need to be reported separately. In the Financial Information section, input the following information. Actual base fee revenue. You will need to report separately on revenue from fee collected, from full fee families, and revenue from fee subsidy. Under the Actual Program Costs section, you will need to report on actual eligible costs associated with home visitors, provider compensation, and operations. Enter any approved one-time unexpected costs if applicable. If you received emergency funding during the calendar year, include the actual eligible expenses associated with the approved application here. The last item for this section is the actual eligible costs specifically associated with supporting the inclusion of children with special needs. The principle of inclusion, as laid out by the ministry, stipulates that all children are able to actively and meaningfully participate in licensed childcare and early years programs and are supported to form authentic, caring relationships with their peers and educators. For example, a class-wide approach which does not separate or exclude children with individualized one-to-one treatment/actions. Eligible costs supporting the inclusion of children with special needs could include hiring additional resource or support staff, purchase or lease of specialized equipment or supplies, and professional development opportunities for staff. You will then need to enter the contact information for follow-up on the information in the CBF SFR reconciliation. Once you have reviewed all the information for accuracy, complete the annual attestation section. The attestation must be signed and dated by an individual with signing authority for the child care agency. Once your 2025 submission is complete, compile all the relevant and necessary documentation and return all required documentation to Children's Services.